New beginnings with old friends. That's how Brussels is choosing to describe this latest stage in the centuries-old Europe-UK relationship. But 4.5 years on from that shock 2016 Brexit vote, and straight off the back of 3 years of hard-nosed negotiations, experts say it will take time to heal old wounds.
Some previously divorced couples find that they find a wonderful relationship in the future, but the reality is that most don't. And the problems that gave rise to the divorce are still going to be the problems in the future.
For the UK, breaking free from what Brexiteers like to call the bureaucratic shackles of Brussels allows more flexibility to chart a UK-controlled course towards prosperity. A nation free to set its own rules, develop next-generation industries like artificial intelligence, and strike trade deals with whomever it pleases.
That won't be so easy, but I think ultimately the UK is a very attractive destination to do business. So I would imagine many countries will be standing in line to negotiate a deal with Britain.
But the freedoms of sovereignty also come at a cost. As the UK attempts to redefine its role on the global stage, it will be doing so outside the inner circle of power.
Role will at best be as a facilitator, because globally the dominant powers are the US, China, then the EU. That's going to be a very tricky place for the UK.
The split also presents challenges for Europe, now without one of its largest and most influential partners. But the rupture, coupled with the pandemic and strained transatlantic relations, has forced some cathartic introspection.
The European Union needs to rethink the original methods and modes behind unionism and think clearly about not just what works now in 2020 and 2021, but where it genuinely wants to go as an actor.
The path increasingly winds towards strategic autonomy, Europe's version of America First or Beijing's Made in China strategy. But as much as Europe yearns for self-sufficiency and the UK clings to sovereignty, their futures remain intertwined. As neighbors, competition will be fierce, but they will ultimately be in a dual ecosystem. Shared values will also pull them together when facing global challenges. So once the Brexit dust settles, the EU-UK partnership could very well lead to a dependency both claim to want to avoid. Tony Waterman, CGTN, Brussels.